Christmas. 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 Christmas.
Hey, Jimboski.
Welcome in, viewers. We had a week off last week.
Hell yeah.
Dear Bad Brewski was traveling last week, so we decided to take a quick break.
Go Stars.
And we're back this week. We are currently recording during Thursday Night Football.
What?
Oh
Cooper
my
Kupp
gosh.
sucks.
Cooper Kupp, he's having a rough night, boys. It is currently 10-7. Rams are up 10-7. It's in the second quarter, or is it the first quarter? I don't know.
Who cares?
Second quarter. It's 2-minute warning. So, if we're reacting, it's where we're reacting to the game. So, we got a good week of football. Possibly the best game all year.
This is also the best time of the year because we get a couple
Playoff
Saturday
implications.
Saturday
And
we get some Saturday games, we get some
Boys.
Sunday games, we get some
We get
Monday
three
games.
There are.
games.
Merry
Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas. We got to remind we are Christmas this weekend. Very excited for that. I know Brenton is hoping that Santa delivers some ACLs to Baltimore this weekend.
I'm hoping Santa steals some ACLs from San Francisco and brings them to Baltimore.
Yeah. So I think we got a great week of football. There are so many great games on Saturday and Sunday, and then Monday night to cap it all off. I saw something. This is the first time since 1980, I think, that like the two number one seeds have played each other this late in the season, or something like that. Like this is a pretty good This doesn't happen very often. So, all right. Starting off on Saturday. Actually, do we want to go back a couple weeks to pay off a bet that we made? Now, for health and safety reasons, somebody won't be eating a poop sandwich.
Yeah.
Legally.
Sorry about it.
But, Matt, do you have something to say?
Well,
No.
listen. The Chiefs, first of all,
They lost.
yeah, the refs absolutely. I mean, we're not going to get too deep into it because it's 2 weeks ago. That's long gone. Okay?
Okay.
The refs were absolutely atrocious that game. The Chiefs definitely should have won that game. The Eagles looked like dog shit. They have been looking like dog shit. So that was on me.
Hey, that was
For that weekend, for that day, for those couple hours, my friend, you were right.
Oh.
Okay? You were right.
Oh, is he fucking chubbed up right now?
Well, you wouldn't be able to see it anyway. All
right.
Yeah. The gray sweatpants do not give me any, perks here. So, alrighty. Well, thank you very much. It was a pleasure having that bet with you. It made me sweat real hard. I mean, when the Bills won,
Dude, I actually thought we were gonna eat poop sandwiches.
Hey,
what are you?
as soon as the Bills
about?
won, I was in Olivia and I's house. My wife Olivia, she was in the other room, and the clock hit 0. The Bills had won, and I was screaming, "I don't have to eat the poop sandwich!"
Oh, you still had to sweat out the Cowboys.
No, because it didn't matter either. Because
Wash.
the Bills had won. Yeah, even if the Eagles
Gotcha.
won, it was a wash.
Yeah.
So I was very excited about that. But
Okay.
all right, let's go on to this weekend's games.
Hell,
Starting
yeah.
on Saturday, we got divisional matchup.
Oh yeah.
We got Jake Browning looking like a top 5 QB in the NFL right now.
Looking better than fucking Joe
He's
Burrow.
looked incredible the last couple
Oh,
weeks.
shit.
Now, does he come back down to earth this week playing against the Pittsburgh Steelers?
Not a chance.
Pittsburgh Steelers 2.5-point dog. Mason Rudolph the red-nosed reindeer, coming in this week. Maserati Mitch did not look too hot last week, so he'll be benched.
Maserati bitch.
Bengals 2.5-point favorites on the road. Mike Tomlin at home as a dog. We love those situations. Over-unders 38.5. Matt, let's start with
Yeah.
you.
Tell you what. Death. What? Taxes.
What?
What? Steelers at home.
What?
As a dog.
What?
In the hunt for the playoffs.
What?
You take them every fucking time.
Yeah.
Okay? And you have Rudolph the fucking red-nosed reindeer on Christmas Eve. No, the day before Christmas
Eve.
Christmas Eve. I mean, yeah, come on. All signs point to the Steelers getting points at home. I'll even sprinkle. Actually, I'll put a couple yuns on Steelers money line. Couple yuns on Steelers money line. I like that.
Couple yinzers?
Plus 130. Yep, couple yins.
All right, Bradford. You hate this game.
If both teams could die in a plane crash on the way there.
Hey, just hope Bane shows up like he did in The Dark Knight Rises.
Yes.
Blows the
Dude.
stadium up.
Well, let's just say the real Santa here is Jake Browning, and all the Steelers are going to be sitting on his lap this fucking weekend. I'm telling you what, boys.
Is that right?
Meaning they're
Jake
gonna-
Browning's a dog.
He is a dog.
So I'm going with the fucking Bengals. They've just got more offensive weapons. I don't trust Mason fucking Rudolph coming in.
Yeah.
So
I just don't
that's-
trust him.
Well, I will say that
They're not going to put up 21 points.
Mason
I think the
Rudolph
Bills can.
is a better quarterback than Mitch Maserati.
I don't even
Are
know if
we
you can
sure
say
about
that.
that?
1,000%. Wait until
He's
this
still
weekend. and
fucking
watch
reeling
him.
off
I
that helmet
guarantee
he
it.
took from Miles
Yeah,
Garrett.
it's just a good thing Miles Garrett is going to be at this game.
Yeah.
I guarantee he'll be a better quarterback. than
I have
Maserati.
to say, I'm leaning Bengals. I just don't know what Mason Rudolph's going to be. I mean, he wasn't the QB2 coming into the season. So is this the first time he's getting reps in a QB this week? I mean,
He's been a multiple week starter for like the past 3 seasons. So like it's not like he needs a bunch of reps.
no, I don't.
He's fine.
I don't think he started a game last year.
He 100%.
No,
did.
Kenny Pickett did. I think Kenny played pretty much the whole season last year.
Okay, well,
No, Maserati Mitch started last year,
well,
and then Kenny Pickett came
Mason
in.
has enough experience. It's
No,
not-
Mason Rudolph's been fucking playing with the practice squad.
Yeah,
dude.
so I think the
Who
Bengals. I think
Just
the
wait,
Steelers.
we'll see.
Steelers
Just
have
wait.
looked terrible the last couple weeks,
wait.
and their defense hasn't looked too good either.
Steelers
Remind
at home,
me.
ass dogs.
Who did
Hey,
they
just
lose
wait.
to?
Just wait.
They lost the Patriots
And the Cardinals.
and the Cardinals.
Who?
The Steelers.
They also lost to the Colts.
And the Colts suck. dude.
No, they don't.
They did
The
then.
Colts are 5-1 in the last 6 weeks. The only team better are the 49ers. They're
Yeah.
6-0.
Suck a dick.
Womp womp.
Sorry about it.
Poop sandwich bet. All right, I'm gonna take the Bengals. I don't know. 2.5 is a really good number, but on the road it scares me.
77% of the bet, 72% of the money is on the Bengals. Give me the fucking Pittsburgh Steelers.
I'm
yeah,
still on the
baby.
Bengals. They may be a good money. Like take them money line with like Packers money line maybe. Get a pretty good number there.
Okay, who cares?
All right, on to the next game. We got the Buffalo Bills, 12.5 point favorites. They opened as high as 13.5. I think it even touched 14 at one point, and then it got bet all the way down to 10.5, back up to 12.5 now. This line's been on the move all week. Bills traveling out to LA to take on Easton Stick, is that his name? And the Chargers coming off of a humiliating
Easton's
loss.
what?
Easton Sticks. Stick.
I was making a joke because Easton Dick.
Well, ha ha ha. Okay. Over under 43.5.
Fine.
Buffalo Bills coming off of probably their most impressive win last week against the Cowboys. Absolutely trounced them. So, Bradford, what do you got?
Oh man, I'll tell you what. The Chargers are dog shit organization,
They
and
did just fire their head coach.
but how can I trust Easton Stick?
No Keenan Allen.
No Keenan Allen.
I can't. Well, that I mean, I wouldn't trust him even if he had Keenan Allen because you got to throw the ball. to
I would
Keenan.
trust him a little bit more.
That's
Keenan
a
Allen
big-
is a
It's
dog.
a big piece, though.
Yeah, but I'm saying
He did throw-
he's still got to do his part to throw the ball to the man.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I think the Bills' defense is pretty legit.
Even with all their injuries.
I mean, they fucking beat the shit out of the
They
Cowboys, dude. And the Cowboys have one of the best offenses in the league.
Are you laying 12.5 points?
Yeah.
I might lay 12.5 because the Chargers fucking blow, dude.
I think last week
They got
was
the cock beat off of them by the Raiders.
last week was a bowl of the Flugays, a bowl of the. We are a team that shows up once every 6 weeks, beats the shit out of a decent team, and then goes back to sucking.
Who?
That's what the Cowboys and the Bills both.
Oh,
are.
okay.
So I'm not gonna bet this game only because 12.5 is a lot of points. To be honest, I've done it every other time this year. New coach game for the Chargers. I don't know who the fuck it is. 12.5 points. The boys might get up for whoever this is. I don't know how Easton Stick is gonna be, but Khalil Mack might also have 5 sacks and break Josh Allen's zone. So
Josh Allen does not get sacked that often because of his
He might.
mobility.
yeah, but Khalil Mack is also a dog.
And the Bills' offensive
And
line
he
has been
can-
very good this year. James Cook.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm gonna stay away.
I'm going to take the Bills. I've been on the Bills pretty much all year. I got a Josh Allen MVP ticket at plus 6,000. He's already down to plus 1,000.
Whoa, buddy.
I know.
He's not winning.
I have pretty good cash out.
I'm sitting on a Brock Purdy ticket from plus 750. He's down to minus 200.
That's very nice.
DeMarcus Robinson.
Oh my gosh.
Damn.
So wait, what's the payout right now?
Payout on what?
Your fucking ticket.
Oh, my Josh Allen
Yeah,
ticket.
what can you cash out at?
I think double what I put in. So like
$3?
Yeah.
Okay.
So anyway, I'm taking the Bills. I'm gonna stay away from the total just because this could be just a one-sided blowout where the Bills score 30 and the Chargers score 3. So the total scares me. I don't necessarily want to get into that. All right, on to a huge playoff implication game. The Indianapolis Colts travel down to Atlanta to take on the Falcons. Arthur Smith refusing to use any of his high draft picks. Right now, the Falcons are 2.5-point favorites. I think they opened as 1-point dogs. They moved through the 0 up to 2.5. Over/under is 44.5. Colts, as I said, 5-1 in their last 6 games. Gardner Minshew's balling out.
Is Desmond Ritter gonna play?
Taylor
or
Heineke
is it Taylor
in it.
Heineke?
Yes, Taylor
that
Heineke's
might
in it.
even be better.
Okay,
than what
that scares the crap out of me too.
Taylor Heineke's a baller.
Taylor Heineke and the Washington Commanders came into the Lighthouse at Lucas Oil Stadium last year and beat the shit out of the Colts. So him ruining our playoff implications once again would be devastating. However, I mean, seeing the Colts at plus 2.5 against the Atlanta Falcons, which I do like Artie Smith, but Jesus fucking Christ.
They lost to the Panthers last
How do
week.
you like the man after what
They
he's done?
are terrible.
Look how they massacred my boy.
Yes.
I like listening to him.
My
He's
boy
funny.
Pitts.
Yeah.
I'm going to be honest, I don't mind Arthur Smith either.
You fucking
Like,
bozo.
He's pretty nice. But
It's because he's white. I bet if he was black, he'd say something else, huh?
Jesus. Give me the Colts, money line, plus 114. I'll take it all day, every day. I do not know why. This feels like a trap game.
Hey, this is the rat line if
But-
I've ever seen one. Brenton, what do you got?
We have a couple.
Give me the Colts. The Colts have been playing excellent ball.
Yeah.
And the Falcons are dog shit, as always. I don't know how they're favorites.
It's because Taylor Heineke is playing.
I
And,
don't give shit.
Yeah,
He
this
didn't play that well. when
JT
he was
might
in.
be back this week.
Is Desmond Ritter hurt, or is they
they
just
just benched him.
So they've been switching.
Flip-flop, flip-flop, flip-flop.
Yeah, it doesn't. It's not fucking good for
Yeah.
any
Yeah.
QB's mental.
I'll say
They're ruining those QBs.
JT might be back this weekend. Michael Pittman is probably going to play, even though he got
Really?
folded. He got folded in half last
He got-
weekend.
Dude, I've seen worse shit on or like less dangerous shit on Instagram Reels.
Yeah, Zach Moss might not play, but to be honest, if we have JT back, we're good. But also, Trey Sermon's a fucking dog.
Yeah.
So, give me the fucking Colts.
The
Do you
line
think it was
just,
a dirty hit, boys?
I think he tried, like, in the moment, I was like, yeah, fucking get that piece of shit out of here, whatever.
but
like, he
the
tried.
suspended for the rest of the year is kind of ridiculous.
I mean, it's only because he's a repeat offender, but he tried everything
He didn't even
could.
go off with his feet. I mean,
I know, but it's just a hit to the
Well,
head.
how are you supposed? Like the dude's diving at you.
That's,
What are you
that's the
supposed to
thing.
do,
Like,
yeah.
you
catch the
couldn't,
ball?
like, yeah.
yeah. No, it was a weird, like, you don't see those very often. So, all right. The line scares me. I mean, how are the Falcons 2.5-point favorites? They just lost to the Panthers. Colts are on a hot streak right now. Are they just saying,
I'm
hey,
assuming if it was in Indy, the Colts would be 2.5-point favorites.
yeah, and it could just come down to, I mean, I got to go with the Colts. I just see them as the better team. But this is exactly... I'm going to take the Colts, but I would not be surprised if this is the game that, Arthur Smith just pulls it back off.
Me neither.
Pulls it off somehow. All right. We're going down to Carolina. There may be 12 people in the stands for this game.
Bringing them down to
Carolina
Carolina.
Packers fans travel decently.
So there'll be 14 fans in the stand.
Yeah.
Packers taking on Carolina Panthers. Right now, Packers are 4.5-point favorites to a team that only has 2 wins on their entire season. Over-under is 37.5. Packers had a rough game last week. Hurt their playoff chances. Brendan, let's start with you.
They're still in it, though, right?
Yeah, I think.
I don't think they're the 7 seed right now. I think it's the.
But I mean, they still have a chance.
They have a chance,
6 and 8,
but they've now bumped down because I think the Vikings are the 7 seed right now.
Who did the Packers lose to last week?
The Packers lost to the
Bucks.
Bucks.
Yeah.
They got trashed by the Bucks.
Well, I'll say this. We've seen the Packers play some really, really good teams and win. And they look pretty damn good in those games. Jordan Love looked good.
Yeah.
That's the key piece. Is Jordan Love going to be a turnover machine, or is he going to protect the ball and move the ball down the field? So, that being said, I mean, hell, Jordan Love could have 3 turnovers in this game. They still fucking win.
Yeah.
So, give me the Packers. Give me that -4.5. I'm fine with that.
Yeah. I don't love seeing 86% of the bets, 91% of the money on the Pack, but go Pack, go. Give me the 4.5. I don't think that Panthers are done, dude. Like,
But
they have
they
nothing.
aren't.
They're tanking
They-
the
they-
Bears the first pick.
They won last. They have no incentive to lose.
Well, a division game I think is a little different. You're 2 and whatever. Like, I think you're playing a vacation at this point.
Yeah, I know they're definitely planning vacation.
Coming off
Nobody wants a torn ACL in Monaco, but
Yeah.
I'm gonna go
Exactly.
over. I'm gonna go over 37.5. The Packers. Packers defense is terrible. I think even the Panthers.
Panthers
will
offense is fucking terrible.
But against a terrible defense, I think they at least put up a couple points. Packers,
Have fun.
I think they'll put up some points too. I
I'm
like over
feeling-
37.5.
over 20 receptions.
Jesus Christ.
All right.
Kidding.
Yeah, I'm gonna stay away from the spread just because I don't know. It seems like the Panthers are still fighting for some reason, so they could maybe muck this game up and
They're
have a late
swarming.
score. Yeah. All right, on to a very very interesting game. Cleveland Browns traveling to Houston. Case Keenum is still the starter as of right now. I believe C.J. Stroud has not been announced in
What was he suffering from?
concussion.
What a pussy, dude.
Texans are 2.5-point
Dude's going
dogs at
back
home.
in 4 days later. After
Joe Flacco is absolutely slinging the pill right now. Over under is 40.5. The Browns defense has looked much different on the road this year.
Yeah.
They've not been near as good. Matt, let's start with you.
Yeah, this line makes me think that the books think that CJ is going to come back, but even if they
I
did
don't think
that,
so. The
the
Texans
probably be favored.
Texans opened as a favorite and they've moved down to a dog because C.J. Stroud is uncertain to play.
I don't like the Browns on the road. Really don't. Lost too much money this year betting them on the road.
Mm-hmm.
But Joe Flacco's a fucking dog.
Hey, man, what's that meter up to now? You said 7.5. Your fear of Joe Flacco.
It's still sitting there because, if the Ravens do retain the first seed, they got to get through somebody else first.
Yeah.
7.5 is still pretty high.
It is. It's a big fear because that would be humiliating.
Could be.
And I would still root for the fucking man to win the Super Bowl though. After that,
I have to.
I'm taking the Browns money line only because
-140 is not a bad price.
Colts still have a chance to win the AFC South, and if the Texans lose and the Jags lose this weekend, we are sitting atop the division if we win against Atlanta, obviously. But we're all tied right now,
Yeah.
so come on, boys, need to fucking win the South.
Brennan?
Give me the
you
Browns.
know where my allegiance lies.
Joe Flacco.
Joe. I can't
In
forget
Joe
his
we
name.
trust, not Joe Biden either. He's not my president.
Joe Flacco is my president. Get him in the office.
Flacco. The man has been. He threw 3 picks, still led the team to a fucking comeback win last week.
He's a
You
dog.
know what?
I heard somebody say this on TikTok. He said, you may not win every game, but when Joe Flacco throws that ball down the field, there's 3 things that could happen: touchdown, interception, or offensive or defensive pass interference.
Yep.
And you're getting one of those.
Yeah.
And I like those 2 to 3 odds. 2 out of 3 times you're moving the ball.
Let's team ride again, boys. Cleveland
Hell
Browns,
yeah.
baby. Joe Flacco may not be the president, but he's still out there throwing the nuclear football, if you know what I mean.
Amen, dude. Just throwing bombs.
All right.
Prettiest
divisional
siren in the
matchup
league.
up in Minnesota. Skull Nation.
Go.
We got Detroit Lions traveling over to Minnesota. Right now, the Lions are 3-point favorites, coming off of an absolute trouncing of the Denver Broncos last week. Over-under is 47.5.
Piss out of them.
Beat them to death. Matt, let's start with you.
Yeah, I'm getting a little chalky here. Just don't trust the Vikings at all. Are they still going with what's his nuts
Nick
at
Mullins?
quarterback? Yeah,
Yep.
no, thank you. Lions are pushing for the 1 seed. Obviously,
Yeah, give me that Josh Dobbs magic back.
yeah, if it was Dobbs then, I probably would be more scared. Nick Mullins did look decent last week.
We did
but
see Josh Dobbs last couple games, right? He
But-
looked terrible.
Yeah, but there's still that little fire that you could get from Josh Dobbs. It's still sitting.
4 interceptions.
He's still got a fire sitting in his gut from Gannon. Okay, he was there in training camp whenever he gave that speech.
Fire was doused, but it's back.
Yeah, he's still rolling. 3 is just too low. I know it's at Minnesota. Didn't the Lions beat the Vikings last
They
time?
have not. This is the first time they played the Vikings.
Oh, they have to play them again here in a
Yes.
couple weeks. Yeah, okay. So give me the Lions -3.
Bradford.
Yeah, I mean, Lions -3 is the easiest bet of this week.
And
Minus the only 3 points, I think they'll beat them by a lot more.
So, I gotta disagree. I think the Vikings defense has played really, really good recently.
actually, this pick does scare me a little bit.
I-
Buster Rhymes.
I think Vikings at home, Nick Mullins, the Lions defense has been bad the last several weeks. They looked much better last week against the Broncos, but that's just because I don't think the Broncos offense is very good. They couldn't get their run game going. The Detroit Lions, they scare me as a team on the road.
I about
Dude,
flopped,
Richard
but
Sherman
give me
just walked up to Shohei Ohtani and shook his hand. I bet Shohei thought he was getting robbed.
Jesus.
by a man in a Santa suit.
Okay, you have the Vikings.
Yeah, and I wish it wasn't -118 because I'd love to buy that half point and get it out to 3.5. But I would watch because I bet the public it gets on the Lions by Sunday, and you may get a good price on 3.5. So I'd keep your eye out for that. But yeah, I'm gonna take the Vikings to keep it close at home. All right,
Okay.
Washington Commanders taking on the New York Jets. This is the 32nd ranked defense in the Washington Commanders taking on the 32nd ranked offense in the New York Jets.
That's the complete opposite of the Ravens.
People are
Niners.
saying this is the stoppable object versus the very movable object.
Who's starting quarterback for the Jets?
It's still Zach Wilson.
Is he not hurt?
Nope.
Okay, give me the Jets money line.
Jets -3.5. 166.
I'll
You're laying all that juice on Zach Wilson?
fuck it. Give me the 3. I don't care.
All right.
Zach
Commanders-
attacks back, no more tempo.
Commanders absolutely suck.
Yeah, Zach started the last 2 weeks.
Oh.
Give me Jets defense anytime Todd too.
Yeah, I there's gonna be 7 interceptions in this game.
Who's quarterback? Is it still
Sam Howell. Well, Jacoby Brissett did come in at the very end and looked incredible, and yet old Rowboat Ron said that it's Rowboat now. He's been
Demi
downgraded.
Ron.
Yeah, he's been downgraded. After the game, they asked him if Jacoby Brissett will continue to start, and he said, "Nah, Sam just needed a quick break," which is a terrible thing to say. So
He's just rolling in the dice.
that's right. Bradford.
Dude, I mean, even if you have a shitty offense, it's still easier to play offense than it is to play defense. The Jets might throw up fucking 30 on that.
They still have
shit.
Brees Hall and Garrett Wilson.
I mean, they
it's
got
like-
good pieces there. And if Zach Wilson has played some good games.
He put up 0 points last week.
We got to
He has
remember
played some good games.
this
I'll
has
say it
been
again.
this has been the Zach Wilson story. 1 week he does fantastic, everybody's on Zach Wilson's dick. The next week he does terrible, everybody trashes Zach Wilson. Last time out he did absolutely fucking terrible. This is a bounce back week. Here we go, Zach.
It's just like his girlfriend.
Yeah.
She just
All those
left
all those milfs.
after he didn't get drafted, right?
That
That was Will
That was
Levis.
Will Levis.
And it's probably similar with Zach Wilson, but
Now Zach Wilson he's only
He's
ever
no
been
fun.
dating moms. Like
anyway. Yeah,
I
give me
just
I'll
cannot-
take the Jets -3.
I cannot bet on Zach Wilson as a
I can't
favorite.
bet on the 32nd ranked defense and a shit offense.
No, the Commanders' offense has been pretty good. Eric Bieniemy,
And turning the ball over.
lots of that, but their offense has been halfway decent. I just cannot.
Turnovers win ball games.
Zach
son.
Wilson,
They also lose ball games.
I cannot. Give me the Washington Commanders out
Okay.
to the 3.5.
Okay.
All right, Seattle Seahawks coming off of a
Also the
huge
week.
win against the Eagles this last Monday night. 3-point favorites on the road at Tennessee. Titans are 3-point dogs. Over/under is 41.5. Bradford.
Oh, man.
It is Ryan Tannehill under center.
Who cares? The Hawks played very well last week, and they squeaked out the victory against the Eagles. Now, the Eagles have been on a little bit of a skid, not performing up to expectations. That was a big baller play to keep your playoff chances alive. Your playoff dreams and hopes.
Geno Smith might be back this week.
He is back.
He is back. Okay.
Was he injured, and that's why they're playing Drew Lock?
Mhm.
Okay, so it wasn't because he was benched,
No.
which I know he wasn't playing the most exceptional football, but oh man, you're giving me Geno back against the Titans. The Titans have a pretty solid defense,
Titans at home.
but I
Titans
can't.
defense has not been solid this year.
They have a good front seven,
Yeah,
questionable back end,
very close.
but
Titans did just officially get eliminated from playoff contention.
what
so
do they got to play for?
What are they playing for? Seahawks
That's a good
are still
point.
in it.
Seahawks have a lot of good offensive weapons, especially receivers.
Mm-hmm.
Give me the Hawks -3.
Yeah, to be honest, I was leaning the Titans +3 just because Titans at home are a little different, but Ryan Tannehill under center doesn't really impress me
He's
that
not giving me that much juice.
Yeah, like, I think Derrick Henry's going to have a bounce-back game, and I hope he does because my fantasy team is dependent on it. But I like the Hawks -3. Might just throw them in a moneyline parlay. I don't really like laying 3 points, to be honest.
Yeah, give me Hawks and give me Bengals in the money line parlay. Well, that gets me pretty good odds, probably.
I don't like that.
Get you chuffed up, bud.
Team ride -3. Seahawks
Okay.
playing good football right now. Titans have nothing to play for. Ryan Tannehill. It scares me slightly that this is probably his last chance to try to earn himself another contract or something.
I mean, he'll be
So-
a backup from here on out.
Yeah. But I like the Seahawks. They've been playing pretty good ball. All right. On to the next game. 4 o'clock games on Sunday.
Potentially the second best game of the week.
This is a good game. Probably third best game of the week.
The Jaguars
we
versus the Bucks.
Yeah, this is
okay,
probably
yeah, third.
because Cowboys.
Because we got a lot of playoff.
Yeah, this is a
games.
huge playoff game here.
NFC South is on the line for the Bucks. AFC South is on the line for the Jaguars.
Buccaneers are 3-point favorites at home. Over under 41.5. This is not much of a road game for Jacksonville. Not a very far travel for them. Let's start with you, Brendan.
Man, this is a tough one to call because when you talk about teams who you just don't know what the fuck they're gonna do that week,
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
they're either gonna
It's
blow the
both of them.
shit out of them
Yeah.
or they're gonna get stomped.
Yeah.
I.e., the Jaguars last week getting fucking just destroyed by the Ravens. Good to see.
Yeah.
Anyway, yeah, I mean, I don't even want to bet on. I'm not even going to say anything on this game because these teams are the most unreliable in the league.
Yeah, I'm with you on that. I really don't love the game. I will enjoy watching
Oh, it'll be a
the
fun
game.
game to watch.
And I'm only saying this because I hope that the Jaguars lose, obviously, for the Colts' sake. Give me
Go
the
Bucks.
Bucks -3.
Baker Mayfield.
Go Bucks, baby.
It'd be great to see Baker Mayfield make the playoffs.
Let Baker cook. Let Baker cook.
Yeah, I would like to buy this down to 2.5. You're only -104 right now for 3. Let's see what to get up to 2.5. Only -128. I like that.
I like that.
Um.
Deep shot. Puka.
Oh,
he caught
it! No. What?
Let's catch, dude.
Damn.
Okay.
He turned his whole fucking helmet
Oh
around.
my gosh.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah, give me the Buccaneers -2.5. The Jacksonville Jaguars offense has looked really awkward recently. Now, the Jacksonville Jaguars did miss 2 field goals last week.
Yeah.
That's close.
Yeah. Oh, they just snapped the ball real quick. Sean McVay said, "Hey, we're not sure about
No
that.
challenge, buddy.
Yeah, let's run up there and run a play real quick. I don't care what the play is."
What a ball.
So, I mean, the Jags, their loss looks a lot worse last week than what it could have been. So, but I still like the Bucks. I trust Baker. He's been playing pretty good ball recently.
Okay.
All right,
Hey,
Chicago
what do I
Bears.
throw in a little live bet here because I got a 25% profit boost burning a hole in my pocket. Cooper Cup touchdown?
Yeah, I already
no.
threw it. I already threw it.
There's no chance he doesn't. This
We're all
Cooper
team
Kupp.
riding it.
Oh my
Cooper
God,
Kupp
this is
ain't
the
team
riding it.
This is
Team
the
ride.
No, this
Team
is
ride.
terrible.
Let's go, Coop.
You're talking about hot dog fingers, Cooper Cup.
Let's go, Coop.
Kyrie Williams, come on.
Bound to turn and bounce back.
I'm going to go, it's going to be 4th touchdown scorer here.
Uh-oh.
So the next touchdown,
Next TD, Coop Cup.
You can still bet on that.
Hell
even though
yeah.
The Rams have the ball.
That's FanDuel, baby.
Really. Normally, we
plus 650, baby.
Here we
I
go.
went 399 on it.
Oh baby.
All right.
Oh no.
Okay, move on.
Is it?
Who cares? Move on.
I care.
You're not in, bud.
Your consolation game does not matter.
No, my live bet matters though.
Okay. Who's next?
Arizona Cardinals traveling up to the
Oh,
Windy
talk about the
City.
poop bowl of the weekend.
Hey, let's quit throwing out insults here, boys. Cardinals are 4.5-point dogs on the road. Over under 43.5.
Battle for who's going to get the number 2 pick.
Well, actually, it'd be in the Bears' interest to lose this game if they want to keep that number 1 pick. But I doubt the Panthers can win enough games to give away that number 1 pick. All right, Matt, let's start with you.
I do not give a fuck. Give me the under 43 points. That is way too fucking many.
It is a lot of points. Bradford.
Give me the Cardinals, buddy. Give me the Cardinals. Plus 4.5.
Give me James Conner anytime.
That's
touchdown.
easy money, dude.
Against the Chicago Rush defense?
Yep.
All right.
James Conner's a dog.
I do not know how the Bears are laying 4.5 points to anybody.
Oh yeah, plus 155. Give me that. Yeah, I don't know how the Bears are laying 4.5.
Yeah, but I can't bet against them, obviously. I like the under 43.5, though.
Yep.
Yeah, let's rock with that.
Okay.
On to the second best game of the whole week.
Hell yeah.
This is a fraud bowl, if I've ever seen one. Both teams have been a little fraudulent this year.
Not the Dolphins.
What are you talking about?
What are you talking about?
Who have the Dolphins beat this year?
Who cares? How many wins do they have? 10? 9?
Yeah.
10?
They have 10 wins, and they've only beat one team over 500, I believe.
Oh, they're about to beat another one this week.
Alrighty. Even though their entire offensive line hasn't practiced, Tyreek Hill may not be playing.
He'll be back. He's going for 2,000.
Devon A. Chain's out. Raheem Mostert didn't practice this week.
They'll be fine.
All right. Dallas Cowboys traveling over to Miami right now. The Dolphins are 1.5 point favorites. Over under 50.5. I believe the highest total of the weekend. Brenton, what do you got?
Jesus.
Who'd the Cowboys lose to last week?
Bills
Bills.
got the shit beat out of them.
It's tough. But in true Cowboys fashion, they're going to go kick the shit out of the Dolphins, make us believe again, just before losing in the first round of the playoffs. Give me the Cowboys plus 1.5. Actually, give it to me. Give it to me. Plus 3.5.
I'm going to buy it all the way up to plus 3.
Yeah.
What?
Fuck it.
How much juice is that?
Who cares?
Who cares?
When you have the
dude?
type of money that Bradford has, you don't
Minus
care about-
172.
You don't care about the juice, bud.
All right, minus
I don't like the
172.
1.5 because
I'm just gonna assume that Tyreek is gonna ball out and play. Waddle will probably have another big game. Jesus Christ, Matt Stafford.
thank God. Thank God.
And I just think the Dolphins are finally gonna get it done against a top tier team. I do agree with you that they haven't beat a whole bunch of great competition, but you know, at some point you're gonna have to. We're around playoff time. I don't know if you guys have been watching the Hard Knocks. It is electric.
Mike McDaniels is awesome.
He is fucking awesome.
I saw that
dude.
clip of him.
I mean,
this week.
every other word is fuck, fucking fuck.
He's like, I just call terrible plays sometimes. You guys got to deal with
And
it.
then I don't know if you saw the clip of him calling the one-play touchdown to Jalen
Yeah,
Waddle. I mean, that's fucking awesome. Like,
I'm feeling like a one-play score here.
Dolphins are rolling. Give me the Dolphins. Go Fins. Oh, jeez.
Thank God.
Okay.
All right.
Stop throwing the poke.
Yeah.
Give me the Cowboys money line. I hate it. I hate that I'm back on the Cowboys. The Dolphins, though, unless there's some significant injury changes before the game, I just think this pass rush is going to be too much for the Dolphins. I mean, their entire offensive line hasn't practiced this week. That's not good. If any other team in the league was doing that, we'd be off of them immediately. I don't see how I can.
You're week 17 or week 16. None of them are on the injury report. The only people that are on the injury report, Xavier Howard, which who knows if he'll play, which it doesn't really matter to be honest. Raheem Mostert and A-Chain are both on the injury report listed as questionable, but one of them is going to play, and that's all you need.
I know. I just it
Raheem will
worries.
play.
I would like to see them all announced in before I would bet on the Dolphins.
Go Fins.
I do like the Dolphins' defense; they've been pretty good,
Go
and the
Fins.
Cowboys on the road haven't been as good. But I got to take Cowboys money line here. I
Go
just
for it.
think they get back on track this week and suck everybody back in before they disappoint the playoffs. So I agree with Brent on this one. Sunday night football. This is
Garbage bowl.
if there's ever been a time to watch a Christmas movie with your significant other,
Yeah.
this is probably the time to do
no
it.
shit.
New England Patriots traveling out to Denver to take on the Broncos. Patriots are 6.5-point dogs. Over under 34.5. Do we have anything?
I mean, to be honest, give me the Patriots plus 6.5.
No, I got Broncos minus 6.5. I can't.
I just Bill's playing for Bill right now.
Yeah. Bailey's happy. He's still starting.
Yep. Give me the
Disaster.
Zapster. Zipping the ball, Zappy.
What's a disaster?
Okay,
on, Cooper.
I will not.
Flat.
we don't need to talk much
Cooper in
about
the
this game.
flat.
I'm gonna bet on this game somehow, but I'll have to look at the props later.
I'll be
Cortland,
watching. I'll be watching the best Christmas movie of all time, which is The
Home Alone?
Grinch Stole Christmas with Jim Carrey.
What about
Sorry,
Christmas
that-
Vacation?
Well, Christmas
I just watched Christmas Vacation.
but
What about Elf?
Elf is very good.
What about Home Alone?
Home Alone
Home
is
Alone's very
great.
good.
Home
These
Alone
are
is
all
great.
I'm not saying Grinch isn't a
great
great
movies.
movie.
The
Yeah,
Jim
but-
Carrey Grinch though is top tier.
I don't think it's
Yes.
the best Christmas movie of all time. It's top 5.
Yeah,
I think they're all pretty interchangeable. Just
top
based
two,
on
not
what-
two.
Based on what you really.
I think
like.
Home Alone is the greatest of all time.
I
Alone
love
is
Home
very
Alone.
good. Okay,
It's just
Who
what
cares?
was that?
Fucking idiot, huh?
Oh my
Christ.
god!
Go to the fuck.
It's 3rd and 2. What are you doing?
Get the fuck back on the field, huh?
All right,
Oh my god, dude.
I'm gonna take a TD prop in this game. Hunter Henry anytime touchdown. Locking it.
don't mind that.
Las Vegas Raiders. We're on Monday,
Fucking
1 p.m. Christmas Day. Patrick Mahomes this week came out and said, "I don't like that I have to play on Christmas. I'm gonna miss Christmas with my kid." That's not.
Who
what you wanna
fucking
hear.
cares?
That's not what you want to hear from your QB.
Who cares? You play a fucking game.
Raiders
Entertain me.
absolutely dog walked the Chargers last week. 63 points. Traveling over to KC to take on the Chargers or the Chiefs. They already lost to the Chiefs once this year in a game that I believe they were up 14-0. Then the Chiefs went on to score 27 straight points. Chiefs are 10-point favorites. Over under 40.5.
Come on, boys.
What are you doing here?
Do we think Andy Claus isn't going to be pumped up to play on Christmas? Go home, have a whole ham to himself, some mashed potatoes,
Wide.
some green beans,
Wide.
I mean, Andy Reid, Patrick Mahomes, Travis Kelce, and Taylor Swift are all going to be juiced up on Christmas in Kansas City. Give me the Chiefs minus 10.
Mm.
The whole world watching, the Chiefs will show up.
Brenton?
I don't know, man. I think you got to give me the Raiders.
Raiders.
10? Oh, they just mauled the Chargers. The Chiefs are below average this year for themselves. I could see the Raiders getting within 10.
10 points in a divisional matchup this late in the year is crazy, especially with the Chiefs not playing as good a ball as they have in the past. Right? The Raiders coming off their best looking game of the entire year. Now, granted, it was against the Chargers, who'd completely given up on their coach. I like the Raiders to keep this one close. I feel they're fighting right now, and 10 points is crazy. As rough as the Chiefs' offense has looked the last several weeks, it just baffles me that they're. This line should be closer to like 7 or 8. So,
Okay.
all right, New York Giants traveling down to Philadelphia. Another game where why is the spread 13.5 points? The Philadelphia Eagles offense has not been good. Their defense is really. They had to bring in Matt Patricia to call their defense for them,
I mean, he was on the staff.
but they called him up, I guess I should say, to call plays. When you're taking Matt Patricia to call plays for you, that's a panic move if I've ever seen one.
I mean, how many Super Bowls has Matt Patricia called?
With Bill Belichick running their defense. And then he went on to do what with the Lions?
I mean, him as a head coach wasn't the greatest thing.
And then he went to be an offensive coordinator,
I
and
mean, that wasn't on him. Okay, you're just doing what you're
he should
assigned.
have declined that job offer.
You're just doing what you're assigned.
All right, over under 43 points.
I don't know how the fuck the Eagles are 13.5 point favorites. Feels kind of trappy. Feels like they want me to take the Giants with some money in it. 69% of the bets, 88% of the money is on the Eagles.
Damn, he's ripped.
That is
That
wild.
show's really good.
It's mid, but
Do we think the Eagles
not the
are going to
real
turn it
Jack
around
Reacher.
this
Tom
week?
Cruise is-
What?
Do we think the Eagles are going to turn it around this week? I mean,
I
do you
mean,
think we get? I think they get the win.
I think
I know, but
this is
Two
the
touchdowns?
lowest.
I don't think it's 2 touchdowns.
This is the lowest everybody
Tommy
is.
DeVito with the Saquon Barkley sauce in the backfield. I know he hates that.
Yeah, he's done with Italians.
do
He just wants
Italians
football.
celebrate Christmas?
Oh yeah, they're big. They're big. They're all Catholics. What are you talking about?
That was a genuine question. I have no idea.
Do the Italians celebrate Christmas?
Yeah, no, they're all Catholics. They love Christmas.
Well, I mean, he's in
Very
town.
fucking.
Actually, he's in his hometown,
That's
the
right.
Italian town,
Yeah.
Philadelphia, Pennsylvania.
You know, he's visiting the Rocky statue before this game.
All right, then.
He's going up. He's touching Rocky's shorts. He's getting the
Jesus
magic
Christ.
energy off.
Give me the
of
Giants plus 13.5. You
Yeah.
boys dissuade me.
Plus 13 and a half. Yes.
Buy him up to 14, but yes, give me
Yeah.
the Giants.
I'm with you.
I just don't think the Eagles' offense has been clicking. Their defense has been terrible. Giants are going to keep it
I
close.
think they win. I think they look better, obviously, but I think Giants backdoor cover.
Yeah. All right. We're on to Monday night.
The best.
You have had
Finally, the best game of the week.
you've
Oh,
all that we have eaten all day.
Merry Christmas,
Is-
motherfuckers.
Desserts,
Open presents.
open presents.
What?
We are full in the stomach.
Drink some whiskey. What?
We've sat down on the couch
Full in the
all
brain.
day. We're lethargic.
Okay.
Joe Buck comes on the air. Troy Aikman on the air.
Is it on ESPN?
Monday Night
Monday
Football,
night.
bud.
Okay.
Baltimore Ravens traveling up to San Francisco.
Ba-da-ba-ba.
5.5 point
Dun-dun.
spread.
Ba-da-ba-ba.
49ers favorite. Over under 46
Hell yeah.
and a half. If I have not been more excited about a game this entire year. I mean,
I
this
got
is
a
gonna,
fucking 49ers fan at work that I'd love to put this in his face.
Well,
A little piece of
This
shit.
is it. Number one seeds going up against each other. 49ers look unstoppable. Ravens getting it done every week in, week out. They've had several blowouts all year. They've looked a little
Blowing out
rough.
good teams.
Keaton Mitchell, not a torn ACL. Big loss for him.
Gus Edwards, still. Dog of the year.
Yeah.
And he's never going to get injured.
What a game, boys. What do you got, Matt?
I think it is the right number, to be honest. Everybody keeps saying the 5.5.
Disrespect.
I think that the Niners are at least 5.5 points better than every team in football right now. And I think they've proven that definitely in the NFC against the Eagles and the Cowboys.
They ain't built like the AFC.
And I think the Ravens offense has a rude awakening coming with fucking Nick Bosa chasing them down.
He does get to chase down a black quarterback.
Yeah.
Nick Bosa.
We know the stats.
Nick
We know
Bosa
the stats.
averages
Oh, shit, I didn't even think about
So-
that.
averages an
And
extra half sack.
it's in
against
San
African-American
Francisco.
quarterbacks.
That's key.
In San Francisco on Monday night, Kyle Shanahan. This is to lock up the number one seed, I believe.
Do they lock it up this week?
I believe they
Okay.
can.
Because they're only one game ahead of the Eagles.
Maybe not.
No, they're 2 games.
But this would be huge
No,
for them to
it's-
lock up the number
Eagles
one
have
seed.
5
Or
losses.
they're only a game ahead of the
They're
Cowboys.
a game ahead of both.
Yeah. I think
Eagles
if
and Cowboys.
I think
are
if
tied.
Cowboys and Eagles lose and 49ers win, I think that's how they lock it up.
Yeah, because of head to head.
So, yeah, give me the Niners minus 5.5. I think it's going to be an awesome game. I think it'll probably go over 46.5 if I had to guess. Actually, I don't know.
Both defenses really good.
Both offenses are fucking electric though.
Mm-hmm.
I'll take the over too. 5.5 and the over.
Brenton,
I've said it before.
And let me just say this. Sorry. I got a Brock Purdy MVP ticket, which I have mentioned previously, and I also have a Niners NFC Championship ticket and Super Bowl ticket. So I'm heavy on the Niners right now.
I
Love
was
the
last
Niners.
year as well.
Well, hey,
they're
I
just a
mean,
fun team to root for.
Yeah.
I'll say it. They have the best roster in the league.
Absolutely. 1,000%.
And boy, I love my Ravens. And they have a great defense once again.
Yes, they do.
And Lamar Jackson has got the boys buzzing in Baltimore. And even when the boys aren't buzzing, Lamar Jackson's buzzing. And he's making plays. And he's a game changer. Give me the fucking Ravens. Money line. We're getting it done.
Yeah, man.
I was just, if the Ravens lose this week and then win out. But the Dolphins win out. Dolphins get number 1 seed.
No, because the Ravens play the Dolphins in
Yeah.
the next 3 weeks.
Okay,
So
did not
it's-
know about that.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
Oh.
Don't be an LA Rams fucking
It won't be.
touchdown for the next. Cooper Cup's still in it, baby.
Okay.
This is the right line.
Honestly, I'm gonna be pretty hammered at this point, so I'm just gonna be throwing TD bets.
Oh.
So I'm hoping this game flies over.
I'm telling you, I'm taking Isaiah Likely to score TD,
OBJ touchdown.
not OBJ.
I like Zay Flowers.
His foot was
Zay
in.
Flowers hasn't been scoring.
His-
I actually like Rashad Bateman anytime touchdown.
Yeah.
He's been a dog.
Give me Lamar anytime touchdown. Honestly, we're just saying every player.
More
on
in
the
prime time, buddy.
Oh, this game excites me so much.
McCaffrey.
McCaffrey.
Holy shit.
What the hell?
All right. Let's move on.
His
here.
house is falling apart. God dang.
Okay.
What do we move on to?
Yeah, this line is so difficult because if it was 49ers by 3, I'd be hammering the 49ers. But if it was all the way up at 6.5, I'd be hammering the Ravens. It's just,
Gotta make a pick.
give me the over. I just want to take the over. I want to really enjoy this game.
Okay.
I want it to be a shootout. I want to place a bunch of TD bets and hit all of them.
Yep.
Let's do it. That's all I
And-
want for Christmas.
I'm gonna throw a moneyline favorites parlay on Christmas. Chiefs, Eagles, Niners. I don't know what the odds on that'll be.
Chiefs, Eagles, Niners. That's not going to be good odds because they're all huge favorites. Minus 108.
Yeah.
3.
I think they all win. Minus 108. I absolutely love it. Have
Hey.
a Merry Christmas.
We did the same thing on Thanksgiving, and the first game,
Who's the first game on Christmas?
It's Thanksgiving, it's
Raiders.
Raiders Chiefs.
Raiders could get it done.
I don't like a money line parlay there. To only get it to minus 108
What are the Raiders at moneyline?
plus 385.
I think that's a good sprinkle.
Yeah.
I know I took the Chiefs minus 10, but
10 is so many points.
I think if the Raiders can cover, they probably win, to be honest.
You know what? Let's see. Let's take Raiders plus 10, Giants plus 13.5, 49ers minus 5.5, plus 611.
Love it.
Yeah. We may.
Absolutely love it. Go ahead and take that 13.5 up to 17.5.
Yeah, once I get all those gift cards rolling in from Christmas, I'm going to be
Just checking them into FanDuel.
checking them into FanDuel. I'll be like, Amazon gift card, you can deposit these, right?
Yeah. Walmart gift card. That.
It's going to be a great Christmas, boys. Brenton, I hope... is it...
Fixing her up, bud.
Your ass looks real cute in the
Yeah.
camera, bud.
You want to throw it back for us a little bit there, bud.
All right.
All right, viewers, have a Merry Christmas. Have a Happy New Year. We'll be back.
We'll be back before the New Year.
Well, but, you know, this is how you say it. Have a
Happy Hanukkah for all the Jews out there.
That's right. I know we have a lot of Jewish
We
viewers.
do. The Jewish community is huge for Beds and Brewskis.
We'll be back next week.
Hell yeah.
We'll have New Year's 6 bowl games breakdown.
Hell yeah.
Oh, college football, baby. It's coming back. Well, it's been back. The bowl game's been electric. Bradford, you got anything else before we conclude? Or are you working on your shelf?
Go Ravens. Money line.
This weekend, Saturday, I like Northern Illinois against Arkansas State.
Okay.
I like Air Force in the Armed Forces Bowl.
That's Kyron Williams. Boom!
Damn it.
Air
Damn it. Damn it.
Sorry.
Air Force in the Armed Forces Bowl against James Madison. James Madison's coach is left. Air Force in the Armed Forces Bowl.
And a bunch of James Madison players are transferring.
Yeah, but they're playing in the game.
Oh, they are, okay.
But Air Force gets their quarterback back. I like Air Force there. Give me Utah State money line minus 114.
I love that.
Give me. That might be all. That's it.
Yep. All right, viewers. Thank you for tuning in. If you like the content, please consider liking, commenting, and subscribing.
Wide.
We'd really appreciate it.
Hell yeah, we would.
We got to get that subscriber count up, boys.
Hell yeah.
We want to be up to 1,000 by
What?
New Year's.
What?
Right? 1,000 subscribers by New
Set
Year's.
your goals high.
Let's set the goals high. You know,
And
shoot
that's when you show up.
for the moon. You might hit the stars. You never know, boys. Thank you, viewers.
Bets and Brewskis.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.